Helo, a croeso I Coleg Cambria. Hi and welcome to Coleg Cambria. My name's Andrea Roberts and I am the programme leader and a lecturer on our foundation degree in health and social care based at the Yale site in Wrexham. Just before I start, we're going to show you a short video about studying higher education at Coleg Cambria.
Right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted. Reach for Mars, you know you do. Larger than, bigger than, living hopes and dreams. Every boy and girl, higher than, brighter than, all you wanted. You know, you could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy. You could.
Hi and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that video. I think it does show such an exciting college and learning experience that we offer here at Coleg Cambria. Now, I suppose you want to know, why should I study at Coleg Cambria and how come Coleg Cambria offers degree programmes? Well, we're growing. As you know, we're a very popular further education college that have campuses across North Wales, but we're growing as a higher education institution as well. And the reason for that is that we want to widen participation. Everybody is capable of undertaking a university degree, and why not offer it on your doorstep at Coleg Cambria? Coleg Cambria is a place where I call my second home. It's a lovely college. Every campus is. It's exciting. It's inviting. The staff, the setting, it's so warm, welcoming. Everybody is approachable, whether that's the academic staff or the other staff on the campuses, more than happy to help. It's an excellent college because of the services that we provide, as well as the resources to you as students. There's lots of services on offer, a library with lots and lots of resources and friendly and helpful staff on site to support you, finding relevant books and journal articles, online resources as well, and to support you with your academic skills. Lots of computers in there as well in the classroom. We're really fortunate as a college for what we can provide you with resources. As well, on our sites, we have student services, we have counselling support. There's lots and lots of different. I would be here all day if I told you what we offer, and I'll tell you later about how you can reach that through the website. We have cafes and restaurants and on-site shops as well. So there's lots and lots on offer, as well as supporting your academic progress, but your well-being as well. As I say, it's such an engaging and friendly environment, and our job is purely to inspire you to reach your full potential. Hand on heart, every staff member I come across feel the same way as I do. We're there to help. We understand what it's like to be a student, particularly if you've had a gap in learning, whereas a lot of our higher education students have. There might be at home, you might be a carer, you might have responsibilities, you might have a job, You might not be able to travel far. What was your experience like in school when you were there? For some people, it might not have been a good experience. You might be quite nervous and apprehensive about starting your journey in education again. So we understand that, and we're there to help you enjoy it, get excited about your learning, but to also reach your full potential and then to progress on, whether that's straight into employment or into further learning. Staff and lecturers genuinely care about our students, and I can say that hand on heart. All staff members are very, very knowledgeable. And for our programme that I'll be talking to you about in a minute, we've all got sector experience. So not only have you got qualified lecturers that are going to be teaching you, but we've all done the jobs out there. So I'd like to just reassure you that we really know these subjects well, and we know what we're talking about, and we bring our personal experiences from our employment to the classroom. Also, as well, we engage local employers that come in as well, give excellent talks and discussions, and you can ask questions not only to gain further knowledge about the topics that we're covering, but also as well to help you decide what type of career you want, because a lot of students who join our course aren't quite sure, and I find they usually change their mind after their first year. They find out about careers they never knew existed. So they might really enjoy a particular module. Now, module means subject. So they might enjoy a particular module that might excite them and think, oh, right, I'd really like to go down that route and gain a career in that sector. Not just my foundation degree, but I must say all subjects across the college, whether it be further education or higher education, really do have exciting, creative, innovative sessions where we don't talk at you. Yes, we're there to teach you, to build your knowledge and your skills in those particular subject areas, but also as well, you know a lot yourselves. Even if you've been out of employment for some time or out of education for some time, especially for the health and social care, your personal experience is valuable to us. And I really do, and all the staff bring that into our sessions where, we encourage you to talk and engage in group discussions, and I like to know your views on different topics. So they really are lovely, lovely sessions. Also as well, we're very lucky at the college, we use Google. So we have Google Classroom. So when I'm teaching you, I have my Google presentation up, and we go through the session, and we'll do lots of lovely activities where you're not just sitting there, but you're engaging and you're doing some work. But everything we teach you, whether it's those sessions that are on the slides, or whether they're the tasks, or I might suggest further reading or useful websites, we put that on our online classroom, and you can access that wherever you are, as long as you've got a computer and you can log on to Google, you log on to our classroom, and you can go back through all the sessions, which is absolutely vital to embed that learning, particularly when it comes to assessment time and you're going to be writing essays or preparing for exams. Then you've got everything you need there to support you. That's your notes, basically. Also, as well, the staff are excellent at communication. I myself really do keep an eye on my emails. No, I shouldn't, but even evening and weekends, if anyone needs me, I'm there for you, because I know what it's like to be a student, and I know what it's like when you sometimes need that reassurance and guidance, and I'm very proud of the staff. They really are very good at engaging and getting back to you if you need anything. So, yeah, college is a great place to learn. So what I need to do is give you information about our subjects. So we offer a foundation degree in health and social care. So what happens is you do 2 years with us at the college, and it's based in the Yale site, which is in Wrexham. At the moment, we only offer it on our Yale site, and it's a 2-year programme. So your first year, you undertake a level 4, okay? Now, if you finished after your first year, you would come out with a certificate of higher education. And even though it's a 2-year programme and we encourage you to stay for the 2 years, there is an exit point. Some of our students who join us perhaps cannot apply for another university course because they don't have enough qualifications to do that. So our level 4 in the first year gives you enough UCAS points to be able to hopefully apply and be successful in going perhaps and doing another degree programme. And I'll explain more about that in a minute. But it's a 2-year programme. In your first year, you conduct a level 4. And in your second year, you'll complete a level 5. And that is your foundation degree. Now, how can we offer degrees? Well, we have to work in partnership, all our degree programmes, with universities, okay? So they're accredited and they're a university degree programme. So we work in partnership with Chester University, and we're very lucky. It's an excellent university and their health and social care department is second to none. So even though you're going to be based at Coleg Cambria in Wrexham with Coleg Cambria lecturers in higher education, it's actually a Chester University qualification. And you, after your last year, you have your cap and gown and you walk away with your level 5 qualification in health and social care foundation degree. So in your first year, I'm going to explain to you the topics you'll be studying. So in your first year, there's 4 modules. So like I say, they just mean subjects, and I'll read them out to you now. So your first module is Introduction to Health and Social Care, and I teach that, and we learn all about the sector because it's health and it's social care. We look at how the NHS started, we look at social welfare and lots of interesting topics within that. Your second module is a very interesting module. It's called Introduction to Communication and Professional Development. Now, I do need to tell you, there is a placement assigned to that module, and you have to conduct a placement to be able to pass that module. Now, this is what I would call a work-based learning degree. So placement is essential. And if you look at the HE programme handbook, it will tell you that. Now, this degree, I can tell you, is 2 days a week. We start at 9 and we'll finish at 4:15. And obviously you have breaks in between. But what you do need to do is make sure you have some form of work placement to run alongside that. Now, it's up to you how much you do. You need to complete 200 hours within the year, which is more than doable. So some just do 1 day a week. And others might do a lot more hours, and then you can ease it towards the end of the programme. But that's all about learning, about reflection, reflecting on what you're doing, about continuing your professional development. So it's about what you'd be doing with us is enhancing your academic capabilities and doing courses to help you gain your knowledge and skills and experience. And it's a really, really lovely, lovely module. Our lecturer comes out to visit you on placement, check you're all right, see what you're learning on placement. So it's really hands-on. It's a really, really nice module. The third module is more health related. So that's about foundations of human growth and development. And you learn about the body and how you develop over the years, over the lifespan. And it's a really, really interesting module again. And the last one in your first year, you look about law and ethics in health and social care. So you look about lots of topics to do with the law in health and social care, like child abuse and protection, safeguarding, and different topics like that. So those 4 modules are what you're doing in your first year. 2 of the modules run throughout the whole year, but 2 of them only run half the year. Okay, so you'll have 3 going on at the same time. Okay, if that makes sense. The academic year for HE is a little bit shorter than anywhere else. So you start mid-September with us, and you usually get finished early June. The great thing is, even though we are university at Coleg Cambria, we still follow the college holidays. So any of you who have children who are perhaps in school, be reassured your holidays will be the same as them if they study in Wales. So your half terms, your Easter break, your Christmas, and obviously your summer holidays you're going to have off as well. So that's really good for people with children, just to reassure you about that. Now, like I say, level 4, you'll progress to level 5. That'll be like your last year with us. So you undertake 6 modules in your last year, but you only do 3 at a time. So the first 3 will run from September to January, and your last 3 will run from the end of January till end of May, early June. And those subjects are safeguarding vulnerable groups in health and social care. We do a bit of IT, so you have a module about IT and how that's used and how spreadsheets and different computer programs work in health and social care. Another health module, so you learn about long-term conditions. I offer a research, evaluation and evidence in health and social care. So that's when I really work on your academic skills, your writing abilities, and I really support you with your research, because higher education is all about finding evidence. What is everybody saying out there, and who agrees with it and who disagrees with it? So it's a really interesting module that gets your skills up to scratch. The 5th module is about equality and diversity in health and social care. And again, there's a placement attached to that in your 5th year as well. And leadership management and working and learning in the workplace. So that's another module that I offer, and again a placement is attached to that. So that's a really good module for individuals who might perhaps like to go into that supervisory or management role in the future, or might be working towards that now if you're currently in employment. So they're the modules that we offer. Assessment. Assessment is good because it's varied. So some modules you'll need to do an essay. So you'll write an essay. It might be about 3,500, 4,000 words, but don't be worried at all about that, because we break it down and we support you to do that. Also as well, there might be a presentation as part of an assessment, whether that's individual or you do one as a group, where you'll go off, you'll research a topic and you'll come and you'll present to us. And you'll talk about your findings. And we do have some short exams with some of the modules as well. Some are multiple choice, some are open book exams where you're allowed to bring your notes, but they are really okay exams. So it's nothing like you'd be used to, say, at GCSE or E-level. Obviously, the standard of level 4 and 5 is harder, but they are quite nice exams. So that's nothing to worry about at all. As part of your timetable, I'm introducing this year study skills sessions as well as a standalone session, because I feel that's needed. I don't mind telling you, I myself re-entered education after a break. I was a mature student when I revisited education, and I know how important it is to support students to understand the technique of academic writing and doing well. Because of course we need to enhance your knowledge and skills in the subjects, but we've really got to teach you how to write a good essay, or to produce a good piece of work, or how to do well in an exam. So you will be offered that on a 2-3 hour session once a week as well. So that's good. Work placement I've mentioned. Now, some students that have already contacted me are already in employment in a relevant area. So I've had a student this week actually get in touch. They work in a care home, and that's fine. You can use that as your placement. So you might already be in paid employment, or you might be doing some voluntary work somewhere, or you just purely need to find a placement. So any of those 3 areas, if you're already working, that's fine. Why not use it as your placement? As long as it's to do with health or social care, that's absolutely fine. Okay. How do I apply? So later on at the end of this session, I'll give you the details of how to do that, as in the email and to visit the website. But basically, if you go onto our Coleg Cambria website, there is a HE section. If you just click on that and then search for FDA, it's Foundation Degree in Health and Social Care, and then you can complete an online form and that will send off your application. Also, if you're stuck, you can email Student Services. Again, I'll give you that address at the end of this session, and they'll be more than happy to help and guide you. One thing I just want to mention before we move on is finance. So Student Services can support you with that and give you any information you need. But just to reassure you now, students in Wales may be eligible for student finance support. So that could be in the form of getting a tuition fee loan to help you pay for those fees. And also as well, there are additional loans that you can get with Student Finance Wales to just help you top up your earnings, so that you're able to buy books, or perhaps you might need a computer or whatever. So all you need to do is Google Student Finance Wales and have a look at their website. It's a really easy website to navigate around. And again, there's a telephone number, so you can give them a ring if you need support, but don't do it alone. If you're stuck, call our Student Services team or email them, and they'll be able to guide you with that. Okay. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I've had some questions from students sent prior to this, so we just think it's perhaps a good idea to just answer those now, because it might cover something that you might be thinking about. So the first one is, will I need an interview for a higher education course? Yes, you will. Once you put your application in, you'll be contacted by our relevant team. What they will do is contact you with a suitable date and time, and they'll arrange for you to have an interview. So even though obviously due to the current pandemic, college isn't open at the moment, they will contact you via email and telephone to agree a date with you, and then you can have an interview either online or over the telephone with them. Also as well, just to let everyone know who's watching now, if you would like to send me a question now, please do so, okay? Just send your questions on the comments and they'll come through and I'll do my best to answer them, okay? The second question I've received is, some of your HE courses are run with the university. Do I apply to them or to college? So if I've mentioned, our partnership university is Chester University. So that's who provides us with this degree programme. But you still apply to college. You are a Coleg Cambria student, you apply through us, you attend your sessions at Coleg Cambria in Wrexham, you use our facilities there. And you would apply to us at Coleg Cambria for undertaking the foundation degree in health and social care. Question 3, very important. What qualifications do I need to get on the course? Okay. If you go onto Coleg Cambria's website, you can download a HE guide, and in there it has all the details of all our higher education courses. But if you look out for our health and social care programme and you find the relevant pages, it lists the full criteria we look for. There's a long list of criteria. So don't worry if you think, oh gosh, I didn't do A-levels, because there's other criteria that may give you enough entry points to join us. However, I must stress this. We're all about widening participation. We want to offer you a degree on your doorstep. We will not stand in the way of any person who has relevant sector experience. So that means if you've volunteered for quite some time, or you've been in employment in a relevant area, say like the student the other day who contacted me who works in a care home, whether it's health or social care sector, we do value your experience and we're about giving people a chance. So when you have your interview with student services, don't worry if you don't have the qualifications, because that doesn't necessarily mean a no. If you tell the staff all about your work experience, it might have perhaps been in education as well, you might have supported in a breakfast club or in a school, all that experience counts to me. So what happens is student services will write down all your experience, they'll have a chat with me, I might contact you just over the phone and have a little chat with you, and we take it on a case-by-case basis. But if I feel that you've got enough sector experience, then we can accept you on the course. So please don't worry if you don't have those qualifications, we can help you. And sector experience definitely counts, absolutely. So I'll give you the address at the end of this event, but just go on to Coleg Cambria, download the HE guide, or you can email student services and they'll go through the entry criteria with you. Number 4. Yeah, I've answered that. So someone asked that question, if I don't have the qualification experience, can industry experience help? And it does. Oh, hello, Alice. We've got a question. Will you help with finding placements? Absolutely. No problem at all there, Alice. Even though there's quite some time till we start, we don't start till mid-September. And I definitely think, you know, if you know anyone that works within a health and social care environment, to ask them perhaps, or have a look on Google, just Google a few places, and Facebook's quite a good place as well to find, but we'll certainly help you. You can easily do your 200 hours, even if it means for the first few weeks that you haven't got a placement and we're trying to find you one. But myself, I've worked in lots of different areas, particularly in the social care sector, and so has my colleagues. So we know a lot of employers that we can just contact and get you that placement you need. So absolutely, Alice, we can help you get your placement, no problem at all. So don't worry about that. And the last question I've been asked is, I think I've already answered, which campus? So that's at Coleg Cambria in Wrexham on the Yale site. Like I say, it's 2 days a week. We'll confirm that with students nearer the time what days they will be. They might be at the beginning of the week, I'm hoping, and it's 9 till 4:15. Sometimes we'll have sessions where we'll ask you, you know, if you'd like to go off and do independent study, particularly if you've got assignments coming up. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be in the classroom for those full days. You might be doing some study yourself in the library or at home. Obviously as well, let's just quickly talk about this pandemic we're faced with. So as a college, we have to prepare for every scenario. As I said, we're very lucky, we're already using online tools, so all our sessions are online. We can do video sessions as well where we stream, and we can do live sessions, but you really are supported, okay? So do not worry if there's an instance where you have to perhaps self-isolate because your learning won't dip. We're here to support you, and we've got all the online tools that we need to be able to do that, and you've got lecturers who will be engaging with you, so don't worry about that. We've got another question. Hiya, Craig. I have an additional learning need. Will this be supported on the degree course? Thank you for asking me that question, Craig, because it's something I really do need to talk about. Absolutely, we will. We are a college that offers support to every individual, and we've got a fantastic ALN team. We've got staff that are dedicated purely to our degree programme that will help you. So on your first day, on your induction, you'll be introduced to that person and they will talk to you as a group and tell you what they offer. And you will have their contact details and you'll know where they're based and you can contact them anytime. They can help you with everything you need, including if you need extra resources and tools to be able to study. Us as lecturers also need to support you. That's very important. You know that. Whether it's some students prefer different coloured paper, or they might need a programme put onto their computer so they'll be able to read the text effectively. And also as well, there's some students that might need more time in exams or more time to write their assignments, and Chester University support that as well. So that is absolutely fine. We're there to support you, so there's no barriers, and you can learn and enjoy your experience of learning, and everybody has that equal opportunity to learn. We're very, very big on equality and diversity in the college, and we support that. Absolutely we do. So thank you for that question, because it was very important I spoke about that. If there's another question, Ellie. Hello, Ellie. Will we be able to complete a full degree after completing the foundation degree? That's a really good question. Right, okay. As you know, you do level 4 and 5 with us, that's 2 years, okay? And you'll walk away with a foundation degree in health and social care. However, there is a possibility you can complete a level 6, so you gain a full BA honours degree in health and social care. Now, at the moment, Chester, unfortunately, this year, are not running a level 4. They're not offering it this year. We are, but they're not. So at the moment, Chester cannot offer, if you started this year, that level 6 at the end, so it'll be like a 3rd year. However, we are in talks to see how we can bring that to you, so we can offer you that level 6, because we've done it in previous years and we want to carry on doing that. So we are in talks at the moment to try and sort out a level 6. You would not be necessarily doing that with us at the college, but you'd be automatically accepted as long as your attendance is good and you'd be able to pass all your assessments okay, and then you'd be automatically accepted to complete your level 6 at that university, which is fabulous. You know, this degree programme is fantastic because it's very broad. The degree I undertook years ago was the same, and what you'll find is that there's so many avenues you can explore. You're not stuck. For instance, if you undertook a nursing degree, that's going to be your profession, whereas health and social care, you know, we cover many different jobs. You know, midwifery, nursing, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, and then not to forget the social care side. So some of you might be aspiring social care workers, working with people with mental health, drug and alcohol misuse, the homeless, individuals who are subject to domestic violence, crime. There's lots of different avenues to go round. So a lot of students may feel our foundation degree is enough because of all the knowledge that you'll gain from undertaking this degree, and it really helps you get that job that you want, particularly because of the level. I find a lot of students are more successful in gaining supervisory or managerial roles after this degree, but it really does excite employers, this degree programme, because it's so broad and we cover so many areas in depth and at a high level. But like your question was, if you want to go on to undertake your level 6, usually you could do that through Chester. But as they're not offering it this time, we are looking at still offering you that. So I'm hoping that we can offer a level 6 so you can get a full BA honours degree. However, like I said earlier, some students use us to gain those knowledge and skills, and they may decide they'd like to go and undertake a more specialist degree, say nursing or midwifery. So because of the knowledge and skills you're gaining from this degree programme, your confidence will grow, not just with the knowledge of the subject areas, but also your academic capabilities of a higher education student as well. And it definitely looks favourable when you're trying for those specialist degree programmes like social work or a nurse or a midwife, and some just go on and do that. But yes, I'm hoping we can offer the level 6 this year. As soon as I hear that, I've got a meeting mid-August, and then we'll make sure that's publicised so people are aware of that, okay? Right, there's no more live programmes, so what I'm going to do is end this now, but as promised, I need to give you some details in case you need any more information or support. Please, if you want to apply online, please do so. It's there now. It's never too late. You're not too late at all to apply online. You can apply throughout the summer. If you go onto the HE section, you can do that and find health and social care. The website is www.cambria.ac.uk. So that's how you can apply and find more information about the degree programme. Also, as well, you can email Student Services if you need any more advice. And that address is all one word, studentservices@cambria.ac.uk. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me today. I'm really excited to meet you all. I cannot wait to start in September. We're all prepping now. Looking forward to welcoming you all. Thank you so much for watching today. Diolch yn fawr.